Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our Facebook Live every Wednesday and Thursday at 10 o'clock. I'm grateful you are here, and it's a very rainy and stormy day in Dallas, Texas. But hey, after all, we live in America and I assume around the world on under a challenging time, a stormy time, you can say. Many of you ask me, how do you walk victoriously through each storm in life? And I'm here to respond to your question, and I hope to inspire and motivate you. There are 6 steps to accomplish that. And in our time today, I will speak about the first 3 steps. I am motivated to serve you, to help you walk victoriously through those storms in your life, to thrive, not just survive. I had been in your place. I am with you under those circumstances, and I understand your frustrations. My journey started in Romania during the regime of dictator Nicolae Ceausescu, a stormy and a challenging, very challenging time. I was surrounded by hopeless, fearful, and defeated people. That led me to the legal profession to defend human and religious rights, to take the dictator to court. Many of my cases became part of the United Nations report on human rights violation that forced the dictator to respect those rights. For that reason, I was declared an enemy of the state. My legal work was an act of treason. I was arrested, tortured, placed under house arrest, and I came within seconds of being executed under the orders of dictator himself, who sent an assassin to kill me. But God's power in me changed my assassin into a brother in Christ. Later, I was exiled to America. I arrived empty-handed, no friends, no money, no knowing English, facing a new storm in my life of rebuilding my life. Soon after we arrived here as a family, I found myself a single mother responsible for 3 children. I had to decide whether this new storm will destroy, ruin my life and my children or not. So I turned to God in my new storm, and I walked with him, and he brought me to his victory. I learned English. I went back to law school for the second time here in Dallas, Texas, started my own law firm. And as a single mom, I reared 3 children. I author books. I'm speaking in front of thousands of people, and you can read more about my life in my book, Saving My Assassin. Now, I am helping people to walk victoriously in their storm of life. There are 6 steps to walk victoriously in your storm. And today, in our short time, 17 minutes or so, I will speak about those 3 first steps. If you're interested in the rest of the steps, of 6 of them, please go to virginiaprodanbooks.com/contact, and we will email you the rest of those steps. I understand how hard the battle can be. I am with you. I also understand how big our God is. God doesn't want us to live defeated as we see the storm, in the middle of the storm, but to live a life of victory and strength in the midst of the storm. Remember John 16:33. Jesus Christ said, "In the world you will have troubles, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." Therefore, we need to walk by faith in our storm to victory, because Christ won each victory for us. Don't let fear or the storm paralyze you. See your victory in Christ, in faith, before you reach that place of victory. Because when we walk in God's power, confident of His presence with us, knowing that He will never leave us or forsake us, a fundamental shift is produced in our lives, in the way we see the storm, life, family, business, and even our legacy. Lives will be changed, starting with our own lives. Through storms like COVID-19, the rise of socialists in America, our November election, riots on the streets, violence, fake news, loss of job or even of your own business, anxiety, depression, addiction, sickness, relationship problems, and the list can go on and on. Out of the 6 steps that you can walk victoriously in your storms in life, today I'm going to outline the first 3 steps. Step number 1, connect with God. Take time with God and let Him take you through and out of the storm of your life victoriously. He is able to do that. He will transform you into a force to be reckoned with through His power at work in you. Christ will give you a victorious attitude through storms as you see Him as your creator, your resource, your provider of everything that you need during your storm. This way, you will receive the wisdom that you need to stay afloat in your storm, because you know that God is the one who sustains you. Focus on the presence of God and not on your storm. Spend time with God. Communicate with Him through prayers, worship, and especially reading His Word. And God will give you strong strength to endure the storm and to discover that His grace is sufficient in your storm, that you can go with Christ through anything in your life. Yes, there will be times when you will not feel God's presence, or you will think that He is asleep. But through practicing and to developing your faith day by day in every storm in your life and connecting with Him, you know that He is with you, you will feel His presence, and you know He will never leave you or forsake you. The second step is declare truth in your storm. You know, storm will often bring up lies. There are 2 kinds of lies in our lives: internal and external lies. Today, we are bombarded in America by and with both internal and external lies. The internal lies are deep in our souls. Many of us, we are not even aware of them, or we got so used we don't even notice. Those are the lies that maybe someone else put in our brain, in our heart. Maybe we spoke those lies to ourselves too. It is our responsibility to notice those lies, to control, and to replace them with the truth of God. All those internal lies are shame and fear messages like, this storm is your fault. You are not good enough. God is punishing you. You are not qualified. And the list can go on and on. Others lies are external lies. And boy, we have so many external lies today. The new ideology of socialism that will resolve everything for us, will give us all the benefits. The truth is, I lived under socialists. Socialist is a prison land. Socialists will kill your freedom and will kill even you. Other lies is that we all people, no matter the color, the age, we are enemies to each other. We cannot be friends anymore. Add to that media fake news. Be aware of that. Lies will always oppose God's truth, will leave you hopeless, fearful, and doubting God. Believe those lies, and you will be your own worst enemy. So, to keep a victorious attitude in your storm, discern those lies and replace them with the truth of God. God uses storms often to grow us, to uproot those lies in the storm of our lives. But surely it is our job as Christians, as people believing in God, to declare the truth and stand firm on God's truth. It's easy to read the Bible and believe God's word when life is good. But can you do it when you are confronting a storm or in the middle of the storm? Yes. Yes, you can do it. Speaks God's word over your storm. There is power in speaking God's word in your storm. For those of you who never read the book, please read Saving My Assassin and see and understand how speaking God's word over an assassin who had his gun pointed at me changed him and changed my life too, that we both are alive and he is now a brother in Christ. Yes, there is power in God's word as you speak it into your storm. Number 3 is be teachable and wise. As you walk to the storm with God, God will teach you new things, and be prepared for that. He will give you the courage to keep your victorious attitude, will remind you that you are here for a purpose and with a purpose, that each storm trains you to something necessary for your life, your business, your family, and also for your eternal legacy. Keeping a victorious life through your storm helps you to walk daily with God step by step to your sure victory. And you know what? Many will watch your walk with God and will be encouraged. As you walk with God in your storm, please consider and pay attention to this. Take notes, please. Look around you. What kind of people are in your life? Are they making you feel like you are drowning in the midst of your storm? Or that the storm is unbeatable, that you are too weak, too small, or even crazy? If so, pay attention to those people. The first thing that you can do is speak the truth to them. If they reject your truth, it's time for you to find uplifting friends that will speak truth to you in the midst of your storm, that will encourage you to stay afloat on the truth of God, to trust God's faithfulness, that not obstacle, not struggle, not storm could ever shake or take you from Christ. This way, their victorious attitude will become your victorious attitude, and also many will be encouraged by your victorious attitude. You see, God never created us to be pushed around by the storms of life, but He created us to be the storm. And yes, you can be the storm. Therefore, refuse to let your faith waver because things are now harder. Instead, let Christ shine in your life, even during this hard time that we all have to go through. Let Christ shine so brightly that someone will stop and ask about the hope that is in you. Refuse to be intimidated by this culture that hates us as Christians. Instead, live a joyful, victorious life that will make even this culture and even people that hate us want to be like us, because the hope and the joy they will see in us in every circumstances, in every storm of our lives. Stop letting your circumstances push you around. Instead, control your circumstances in God's power. Be a conqueror in Christ. That's what He created you to be. This is what you meant to be, and you can be in God's power, in God's wisdom. If I was able to be a tool in God's hands and God transformed a country through me, Dictator Ceausescu, it's dead and I'm alive. Romania, it's a democratic country. If God was able to transform a stormy assassin coming to my office, pointed a gun to me into my brother in Christ, He will make you a conqueror too. Congratulations, you accomplished the first 3 steps to walk victoriously through your storms in life. If you are interested to learn the rest of the 6 steps, please go to virginiaprodanbooks.com/contact and I will email you all of them. I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you. Until next Facebook time, Saturday at 10 o'clock Central Time, remember, do not be afraid of your storm. Be the storm. Many blessings and keep in touch. May God bless you. Bye-bye.